Hello and welcome to Casual Leaves. I have decided today to do a very unfiltered kind of a plant chores video. So there are a lot of tasks which don't really look appealing, aesthetic, or attractive, but they nevertheless have to be done. So today I'm planning to take care of some of these very old leftover planty tasks, which I want to go through anyway because they need to be done. And a lot of these happen to be with my trailing plants, as you can see here. A lot of them are cuttings and propagations, ignored plants that aren't really doing well, and many more such things. But I have to take care of them so that they can start thriving again rather than just being left ignored at the back of all the other planters. So that's what we're going to be doing today. But if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I make houseplant videos and I make some interesting review and unboxing videos at times. So do hop onto the channel and subscribe. And if you are returning back again, thank you so much for coming once again. It means a lot that you're here one more time to watch the video. Thank you so much. Okay, so I have a couple of tasks and I just want to see which ones are the most annoying ones, and we will begin with that because I have been ignoring these for a very long time. So one of the tasks is to take care of my syngonium cuttings. These are a month old and they are full of roots and okay, some firecrackers outside, but anyway, so these are due for potting up. I don't think they need to grow more roots, and some of the leaves have started yellowing. Some want to push out new leaves, but clearly they don't get enough nutrients now, so they need to be again a firecracker. But so basically they need to be potted up in soil. The other one of the same sort is cutting of my spider plant. I had taken off the baby spiders when I got rid of the mother plant, and these are really cute and nice, and there are a lot of fruits again. So I just need, it's a very easy task. I just need to put them, wrong time to shoot the video, but a lot of firecrackers outside. But yeah, so I need to pot this up as well. Next is to look at some cuttings of a very old pothos. This is actually a cutting from a 10-year-old pothos, which was my mom's from her plants, but this has also been just sitting in this glass bottle for a very long time. And another pothos which is going through a very weird time is this one. Again, this is some two different pothos cuttings which have been sitting in this really bad soil, and I'm very sure that the roots have rotted inside, but I just don't do anything and it keeps growing. But it's very dusty, it's very dirty, so I want to maybe just take cuttings and put them in water, or at least change the soil. Another one is to take care of my Syndapsis pictus exotica. This fell down the other day, so some of the cuttings have come out, some of the roots have come out of the soil. So I really need to take care of it because I can feel the stem going all limpy now after it fell down. And I think it took a hit as well, but I just want to check. So that's one more, which is how I thought I'll start today's video, to take care of this plant majorly. And my last one is this Monstera Peru, which I had repotted a while back. This is again from a cutting which I got from my last office. They just had this new plant, and I took a single leaf node and I started the plant, but it's going all leggy. It's not really growing new leaves, and of course there is no drainage hole in this pot, so I need to take care of that. I had even taken some cuttings which I put in here, which started giving me new leaves, but it's not really doing too well. So I think I need to just put it in a proper pot now. That's what I'm going to do. So those are the tasks for the day. I don't know if we'll be able to complete all of them, but let's start with the first one. So I'm going to start with the Syndapsis. Just going to remove it from the cover pot. And this was in an aroid soil I had got from some other online plant store very long time back. That's all didn't really work much for me. So I'm okay to change it now. There are good roots, so there is some rooting for sure, which is decent. But I think some of the stems are not really attached into the soil. Just going to loosen the root ball, and roots are fine, decent. It just needs to be repotted properly. So I think it can go in the same container, or let me check. Um, Not sure, this is too small for it. And if I put it directly, yeah, I think this is seeming to be good. Though this is a cover pot, maybe I will find another pot for this in a moment. Okay, so this is the pot I'm going to be upgrading it to. This is the right upgrade for this plant. Just gonna add some of the original soil back in, remove the broken roots, and this can go back in. Trailing plants are really difficult to pot up because there are so many vines and they all get stuck, and you have to be very gentle with it, and that's not a trait everyone will have. So I need to add some more soil. Yeah, this seems fine. I think we're good. Like I said, none of this is really like appealing. It's just standard planty tasks, but here we go. This one is done. So I just want to do these very quickly without spending too much time. So our first plant is ready. Just gonna keep it away. Okay. Next one has to be my Monstera Peru, because this was the most ignored one so far. So I wanna start with this. Okay, so just gonna use a tool to remove this from here. I think the plant has, so I put this in a fancy planter, and that has even taken onto the silver plating of the pot. So really bad of me to do this to the plant. These were the cuttings. Honestly, they weren't really doing anything whatsoever. They remain to be this way. This is my original plant, and good enough roots. Basically just needs a new planter. So I'm gonna fix that right away. The root is fine, so I'm not really going to chop it up or anything. Just gonna use a self-watering plant for it. There I go. Put it inside. Putting the soil back in. I'm just using my hands because I just want to do this very quickly. I don't want to spend much time on these simple tasks, so to say simple tasks. These are just tasks which are needed, required to be done. So there you go, we have this also. That was like the quickest potting up. So that's done. Next, I think I'm gonna plant up this syngonium. The cuttings, which are a month back, I had done a video on this and they seem to be ready now. I'll just get rid of this old leaf. And yeah, this goes as it is into a planter, which I need to pick. And I think I have one, this one. This can go right in. So just gonna use the leftover soil from my Peru because that was too heavy on soil anyway. This goes here. I'm just using a mix of all the soils I can get my hands on today, going all unfiltered. So the thing is that I'm out of soil as well. I have ordered some new aeroid soil which is working well for me, but it's gonna come only tonight. And I had just made up my mind that I have to pot up these plants. So I'm just using a mix of whatever I can get my hands on today. But none of these soils are inappropriate is what I will say. So there's nothing to worry. I'm not subjecting the plants to something which is bad for them. I am not adding any moss pole support at this point in time because we just want the plant to take root in soil. It was in water from a long time, and syngoniums not necessarily need that. Depends on how you want to grow it. So one of my syngoniums is already on a moss pole. This one I'm okay for it to be on a regular soil. No moss pole support yet. So there we go. This is done. Another quick one. I'm so happy how quickly this is going. And I want to get rid of all these leftover soil packets and stuff like that. So now to check for this pothos and what's going on inside. So some roots have come here at the bottom. Honestly, no point showing you guys much of this because this is in terrible condition. And yeah, this was in some regular soil. I don't think I want to record any of what was happening here. Like, this is broken anyway. This thing was just on its own. These roots are there, but it's all dried up. I don't know if I should even keep these roots. Maybe it would be best for me to Okay, so I had some storage problems, and that's why I lost a part of the clip towards the end. But here is what I was doing. So this stem has broken off completely. I'm just gonna water propagate this. It's supposed to be a neon pothos, clearly doing really poorly. This is my other, the very old pothos. I think it looks very beautiful. The leaves have really nice splashes, so I do want to retain it. I am going to chop this up as well, and if I can just find my shear, and I'm gonna water propagate it as well. So just gonna chop off the old stem and a couple of leaves, and yeah, I think that's about it. And I'm gonna water propagate this again. So this goes, let me do that for this as well. Just going to cut off a few leaves so that I can submerge that in water for rooting. And what do I do about this one? This needs to be potted up, but I am out of potting mix, so I'm gonna postpone doing anything to this one for now. And the same as for this one, I'm out of the potting mix, but as soon as I get it tonight, I'm gonna just do it very quickly. Of course, it'll be off camera, but I'm gonna do that. And yeah, I think those were the three things that I did today. One was the Synapsis repotting, one was the Monstera Peru repotting, and the last third one was the Syngonium repotting. So not bad. I think we did a lot for sure and very quickly. Uh, just to make it a fun video, I am thinking of adding a little mystery plant conversation right now to this. So let's do that. Okay, so the other day I was just, the day I'd gone to bring the planter for my Verozo day, for which I did a video just last one. The day I went to get that pot, I happened to shop for one more plant and it was undecided, but here it is. And it's blooming. It's my holiday cactus or my Christmas cactus. Don't mind the white spots on it. I think it underwent a sulfur treatment, and this bloom that day was closed, but it has opened up right this morning, and it looks really beautiful. It's been sitting here at the windowsill right now. To be honest, I don't know much about this plant. So yeah, it's just a very, very good addition. Looks really beautiful. I do not have any cactuses with me. I used to have this before, long time back. There's a new growth point here. It's in some regular soil right now, so I don't know how to take care of that. And overall, I know it's supposed to be a drooping sort of a cactus plant, but this one's quite upright, and that's maybe because of the conditions it was kept in. But this one is starting to droop. I don't know if that's a good sign or not, but I've done a video on this before, so I'm not going to get into the details of it. I had ordered this plant once long back from Amazon, I believe, and it didn't do well at all. It died on me. And there's one more bud coming here. There's something coming here on this side. So I don't know if I'm supposed to report it. I don't know anything about it, but I thought I'll mention this little mystery guy, a little mystery plant, something which looks nice after the very, very boring chores we did. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that, and maybe some other time we are going to cover this plant in much more detail. But look at the beautiful flower. It's so pretty. Just love the shades, and it's got these layers, and look at the pollen there. Very pretty. That's it for today's video. A very, very unfiltered version. Look at all the mess we have, and just wanted to do a quick one without any setup being there. But thank you so much. If you watched it till the end, do like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. I will see you in the next one. Bye.